And on that note, I would like to discuss for a moment why democracy is so difficult to maintain. There are several reasons. One is that every person must have a vote and every person must count because we are all created equally by one creator. Now, how are so many voices going to be heard and so many voices going to count? It sounds like a lovely, beautiful idea. So you have to think first about dystopian societies and utopian societies, and the fact that a utopian society never will exist because all societies have to be built on the back of somebody. Somebody must do the work, somebody must get paid, somebody must enjoy it, somebody must do something. Everybody has to do something, but no one person can do everything. So with that in mind, you have to then think about the fact that here in America, we are once again in the election process for a president. I am a Trump supporter, but I'm also very bipartisan. And because I'm homeless, I'm kind of kept out of the loop as to who exactly is in that pot to win this country. I spoke about how anything that a person says can be turned into something negative. This is one of the problems with democracy. Because someone who supports someone else could watch my video, and if they wanted to win my vote, they might use some of my words in their own speeches. They might try to trick me just a little bit. Okay? So, while you're watching all of this and you're choosing your candidate, I want you to research all of them. Read their backgrounds, where they come from, what they've accomplished, how they've gotten there, what gives them the wisdom to run a country. And bringing that back to the Bible, for people who follow the Bible, there was a great man who was once asked, if you can have anything in the world, what would you want? Anything in the world, what would you want? Anything in the world, and I will give it to you. What would you want? And that wise man answered, I would want the wisdom to lead. Thinking on that, think about, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Does a leader control? Do they govern? How can you do both? What is a government made of if you're going to lead it? How many components, aspects, necessities are there? You cannot be the government. You are not the government. You are an individual person. How are you going to have the wisdom to lead? In what direction are you going to lead the people? The people are your country. The country is not the trees, the water, the mountains. That is the land. It belongs to no one but God. We're all but strangers walking in a foreign land that is loaned to us for but a short time. How are you going to have the wisdom to lead your people? In what direction are you going to take our country?